Hello, and thanks for joining us for another Amico tutorial. Today, I'll be showing you how to make one-sided plaster molds of hand-built tiles. These molds can be used to make tiles and sprigs if you press clay into them, but they can also be used for slip casting. You can get started by creating some tiles in clay. Be sure to watch out for undercuts in these tiles, or areas where the casted object will get stuck inside the mold and will be damaged because it can't release gently. Hot glue your tiles onto a board or a surface that won't stick to the plaster when you go to release your molds later. After carving and while your tiles are still leather hard, take either clay or plasticine or oil-based modeling clay to form walls around the tiles. Leave room on top and the sides for plenty of plaster, and watch out for holes in areas that could leak when you pour. Keep in mind that if you use clay to build the walls for your mold, never use that clay for firing again, because any leftover plaster will explode in the kiln the next time you fire it. Once these walls are constructed, you're going to be ready to prep up your plaster. Your mixture should consist of about 70% plaster, 20% water, and when mixing, it's important to add the plaster to the water slowly, giving it time to absorb before you mix it with your hands. Once you've added all of your plaster to your water, use your hand to blend it gently into a smooth, milky mixture, making sure to get rid of chunks and bumps. Massage this mixture by hand for about 8 minutes as it thickens up slowly. You'll notice that it's the correct thickness if you can stick your clean hand in and pull it out and it looks like you have a glove on. Now you're ready to pour. Be sure also to release any air that might have gotten trapped between the plaster and the object. Do this by tapping on the sides of the mold. When your plaster is cured and solid, peel the walls away and the tile should pop right off the board. I used a wood tool to gently scrape and pull my tile away from the plaster. Carefully do this as metal tools and too much force could damage your mold. Once the original clay tiles have been released, your molds are ready. They can be used as press molds pretty soon after being made, but to use them for slip casting, allow them to dry for a few days. Thank you for joining us for another Amico tutorial, and good luck making all of those beautiful tiles.